Hi everyone, welcome back to another video, and if you are new here, hello, my name is Choua, and I am going to be doing my deck of panning intro today alongside my No Pan Left Behind. I have been waiting for the new year to start these two projects together. I've enjoyed watching a lot of project panning content, and one of the projects that I enjoyed watching people do updates on is No Pan Left Behind and Deck of Panning, and I wanted to participate in it this year. If you don't know what Deck of Panning is, it's based off like a deck of cards. I have mine here. It's like the Nightmare Before Christmas themed. And the creator is by Emily and Max. I will link her intro video in the description so that way you can watch her video. She does a better job at explaining the entire project. But essentially it's based around a deck of cards. Each card has a different prompt, and you pick a item based on that prompt. This project, you pull in 5 items, and you can set your goal with the items, or like if the prompt like initiates a goal or something, that's when you will follow that. That's my explanation, at least, and my understanding. I am relatively new to this project, but I really find the fascination of being able to pull things from my collection with a prompt, and I am really excited to do that. Okay. So how I am going to do this introduction is I am going to shuffle my cards and pick the cards out. Oh my gosh. Oh, this hair. And pick the cards out with y'all. Then we'll look at what the prompts are for each card, and then I will go ahead and select my items off camera, bring them back and show y'all. And then we will roll into the next section of this video, which is selecting my eyeshadow palettes for my No Pan Left Behind project. So the cards A, J, Q, and K, the prompts stay the same the entire year, but the numbers are the ones that Emily will shuffle or change every month. So not all the prompts will be the same except the A, J, Q, and K. For this deck of panning, you can put in a joker, which is a prompt for are you joking, and it's something that you don't want to pan. You don't want to really do like a project pan around. It could be something that you love, something that you hate, or something that is just a dread to. So I'm putting 1 in. Some people have put 2 in, but I'm just gonna do 1 because I'm relatively new to this. And yeah, let's just shuffle this. I'm not the best at shuffling. So let's just shuffle it like a little newbie together. And yes, okay. So we are gonna pick 5 cards, and the first one is 7 of Spade. Okay, 7 of Spade is broken, and that prompt means cracked or broken packaging or product. Next. Okay, King of Spade. Okay, so I drew the prompt King of Spade, in it for the long haul. Eee! And so for that prompt, it's a product that will take a long time to pan or a large usage goal. Oh my goodness, what am I gonna pick for that one? I don't know, that one's probably gonna be a really hard prompt, but okay, let's move on. Okay, Queen of Spades. I am pulling out a lot of spades right now. Oh my goodness. So Queen of Spades is Mrs. Right Now. So Mrs. Right Now, the prompt means a product you're excited to use right now. It's seasonally appropriate or the perfect opportunity to fill a gap in your panning lineup. So that's gonna be a really fun prompt. I don't know, I might need to pull, and what am I saying? This is probably gonna be one of the most fun prompts, but anyways, let's continue. Okay, J of Spade. Am I not shuffling this well enough? I'm not sure. But anyways, J of Spade is represent another project. So represent another project means Spread the love, showcase a project you perhaps would have liked to participate in, but couldn't add it in. Okay, so maybe a product that didn't make it into a project that I am currently working on right now. Okay, so the last card, let's just do one final shuffle because I've been getting a lot of spades, and let's make it interesting. Hopefully I don't get any more spades, who knows, but let's see. Oh my gosh, this is what I mean. I'm terrible at shuffling cards. These cards are so beautiful. I actually purposely bought this deck of cards just for this project, not going to lie. And I was debating whether or not I wanted to pick like a Disney princess, Disney villain one or whatever, but I settled with Nightmare Before Christmas because I love that film so much. I've been watching it for every Halloween and sometimes even Christmas for the past 5 years now, I think. And I just really love the art. I love the music. I just love everything about it. So anyways, let's hope this shuffling did us some good. And another spade. Oh my gosh. Okay, 6 of spade. So 6 of spade is affordable. Oh my gosh, my voice just cracked. 6 of spade is affordable. So that means a product that you would consider affordable. Okay, so I am back with all of the products that I picked out for each prompt. And the first one is the broken prompt. And I decided to go with my AOA Studio Perfect Finishing Pressed Powder. This is how it looks like. I repressed it already, but the cap itself is like completely broken. I can't even store it the way I usually store my powders, which is standing up like this. I have to store it like this because the powder gets crumbly if it knocks up against other things, and the lid is just, it's just there to keep it covered, but it's not going to really secure the product anymore. So I am going to roll this in for the broken prompt, and the goal for this product is to finish it. I only have a little bit left anyways. I repressed it and I've already hit pan again. So hopefully I can get this finished by the time we do our first update with this deck of panning project. So that is the first product that I am rolling in. The second prompt is in it for the long haul. And I was debating whether or not I wanted this to be like a long time to pan or a large usage goal. I think the goal for this product is going to be to finish it. And this is my ColourPop lip liner in Oh Snap. It's a nice nude lip liner. This is a part of my 26 items to pan in 2026. So I'm excited to roll that into a project and get started on it. Next is the prompt Mrs. Right Now, which is a product that I am really excited to use right now. It's seasonally appropriate or perfect opportunity to fill a gap in the lineup. And I have decided to roll in my About Face Loose Glitter Pigment in Nemesis. This is how the packaging looks like. So this is how it looks like sheared out, but do you see how gunmetal and beautiful that is? And for this product, my goal is just to use it 10 times. So I hope that is a good enough goal to just get some use out of it without burning myself out, because I'm still recovering from my loose pigment product that I rolled into my 2025 project pan. And yeah, I'm gonna be really slow and easy when it comes to the pigments. The next prompt is represent another project, and one of the projects that I thought about doing but I decided not to is the yearly usage project, where you roll in products and you get the usage of the year. So 26 uses in 2026. And I decided to roll in a kind of nail care product for this prompt just because I want to use this up a little bit more and I don't necessarily reach for this naturally. This is my Pacifica Vegan Collagen Cuticle Balm. This is going to be entered into this project for that prompt. The goal is 26 uses. I'm hoping I can get the 26 uses within the month, just because this balm, although I love how hydrating it is on my cuticles, I don't like the scent. It's a very rosy, very floral scent, and I'm not a big rosy floral scent gal. So yeah, that's the reason why I don't really reach for this, but hopefully entering this into this project will help me be able to just get some more uses out of this product. And the last prompt is affordable. So a product I consider affordable, and I consider a lot of products from this brand very affordable, and it's e.l.f. I am rolling in my, what is this? I am rolling in my Glow Reviver Lip Oil and Jam Session into this project for this prompt because e.l.f. is affordable, yes, but also I think I've voiced this a couple of times already. I want to use up my e.l.f. products in my collection and get it done because I am not supporting e.l.f. right now, and I don't really want it to just sit in my collection and not get used. So I want to just get it used up. But anyways, the goal for this lip oil is to get 15 uses on it. This is a really beautiful product, a really beautiful shade. So this is how it looks like, that lip oil right there. Yeah, very nice muted kind of berry toned lip oil that I can really use with whatever lip liner I really want. Now that I have my products rolled in for my deck of painting project, I am going to randomly roll in 5 palettes that I'm gonna work on and do the no pen left behind kind of project with. So no pen left behind essentially is you roll in your eyeshadow palettes or whatever palettes that you have, and the goal is just to make sure that there's no pan left untouched. So you want to use it at least one time. At least that's my understanding. So I am gonna roll in my eyeshadow palettes. So let's roll them in together. Okay, so Juvia's Place, the Rebel Honey. Okay. Next, let's roll in the second one. I'm going to randomize them all first, and then I will pull out the palettes and then show y'all. So, let's see. Okay, so the Cab Cosmetics Day and Night palette. That was a Pan That palette candidate. So this is good that I'm gonna be able to get to use this in this project. Okay, next. Beauty Bakery's Breakfast in Bed. Oh my gosh, love this palette so much. I think it's gonna be beautiful and appropriate for this time of year. So, Breakfast in Bed. I've played with this last year and I really love the palette, so I'm excited to play with it again. Let's roll again. Wonder Beauty Sweet Escape. Okay, I've also played with this one last year in a project, and this one is a really beautiful palette, but it is not my favorite purple palette, but still beautiful nonetheless. So, okay, let me see. I will pull it out and like show y'all what I mean by that. Okay, let's roll in our last palette for this project. This lighting though. Phase Zero, The Necessities. Oh my gosh, this is my Pan That palette from last year. And I'm not mad. I actually love that palette. So being able to pull it out and use it in the first like quarter of the year is fabulous to me. So let me pull out those palettes really quick and then I will show you how they all look like. Okay, I pulled them all out, and the first one is the Juvia's Place Rebel Honey, and this is how it looks like. What a beautiful quad. That is so, so beautiful. I have worn this on the eyes about a couple of times, 1 or 2 times last year. And it was really, really gorgeous. Perfect for the fall. But I think I can make this work for like an in-office day. So really love that. I think I can get this done with 1 use and be done with. Next is a bigger palette. This is the Cab Day and Night palette. Very, very beautiful. I think I'm gonna need at least maybe 3 or 4 days with this palette to get all the pans used, but very, very beautiful. Next is Beauty Bakery Breakfast in Bed. This is a 9-pan eyeshadow palette. Very, very beautiful. It looks kind of boring in the pan, but when you put it on the eyes, it looks so, so gorgeous. And so I am excited to play with this again. Next is the Wonder Beauty Sweet Escape. This is how the palette looks like. This is more like cool tone, gray, purple tone, not purple tones, purple shades. I think it's gonna be good for the winter time. So I think around this time would be appropriate to use this. Out of all the palettes that are rolling in, this one I think I'm probably gonna struggle with the most, just because some of these colors look beautiful in the pan, but then when I put it on the eyes, I don't know, I don't think it's as flattering on my eyes versus having it in the packaging, but you know, we'll see what happens. And lastly is my Phase Zero The Necessities palette. This one has so much like done to it already. Look at that, like, look at all those pans, look at it empty. This one's probably gonna be really easy to put in a look and get it done with. That is what I have rolled in at the start of my deck of panning project and my no pan left behind project. Let me know what you think about the items that I have rolled in. Let me know if you are going to be doing a similar project to these two or whatnot. Yeah, and like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.